The problem with the black community comes from a deeper place, a deeper inner place. Not even many people can explain the problem with the black community. Now guys, I'm not gonna lie, it may sound a bit controversial, but the ghost doesn't play. So, we're gonna speak about this unity, which is obviously and most probably the main cause of this. A lot of black people are not so very united. Now I get that this is all over the world, all over other races as well, but today we mainly speaking about the black community. Now a lot of black people are not as united as they're supposed to be, considering the fact with what they obviously went through, what we went through, what they went through in the past, this, that, and the third. Now it just gets you thinking like, it doesn't make sense how the person with the same color as you, same attributes, hates you. The same person who you basically share the same color with has no interest in you making it in life. Doesn't want to be united with you, associated with you. It's just crazy. It all comes down to this being perpetual. It never comes to an end. And it's always been there, which is obviously intrinsically linked to judgment. Black people, the black communities, a lot of black people are always judging one another. Now that's the crazy part about it, because you wouldn't expect these people to be judging each other, but for some reason, it just never stops. These people will always be judging one another. It's like a thing of, it's hatred that hasn't been formed by anything, but just hatred that's just there. Like they were born with hatred for each other. Now I've seen this a lot of times where black people judge each other for doing certain things just because they may have a deeper insecurity regarding that thing, and now they just tend to judge others. You could literally be planning on opening a business, quitting your job, this and the third, and then the next black person will be like, oh, he thinks, she thinks they better than us. The whole judgment. They think they're better than us. Oh, they're not who they think they are, this and the third. It's like wanting to have a better life as a black person is a bad thing in other black people's eyes. Now I just sit down to myself and I'm like, why? Why? Because we're supposed to be united as one, but it seems like we are so dispersed, as if we are from completely different planets, as if the other black person is not from this planet, and now we're treating them a certain way that they don't deserve to be treated. And I know there's a lot of good black people out here. A lot of good black people out here, people who genuinely want the best for you, people who actually want you to do something, accomplish something in your life. But then it's just like, damn, to what extent is this just gonna keep on going on? Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, it gets to a point, man. It gets to a point because your own black people don't want you to succeed. Your own black people. It would make sense if another race, as you guys would say, would obviously not want the best for another black person, but especially when it's the same black person. A lot of the times, have you guys seen how united white people are, bro? Those people are so united to the core, to the point where you barely see white people fighting. Unless it's in the war, politics, this and the third. But other than that, these people are so united. Now, you just think to yourself, like, why can't black people do that too? Why? Is it jealousy? Is it resentment? It just gets you thinking. Lack of communication. Bro, black people don't know how to communicate with one another. You could literally do something wrong, or you could literally do something wrong to the next person, and then this person will just, treat you a certain way, or they'll just switch up without initially communicating like, yo, I actually didn't like that, but they just decide to keep it to themselves and not do anything about it. Now, that's another crazy thing about it, man. Black people don't know how to communicate. It just starts off as resentment, like the resentment comes from nowhere, and now they don't know how to basically, they don't know how to deal with it. decide to distance himself from the person instead of actually communicating and be like, yo, this, that, and the third. Now, it would make sense if you communicate with the person once and they repeated it, then there wouldn't be need for that communication or that validation. But at the end of the day, if you do something wrong to somebody, you got to be conscious about that. Or if somebody does you dirty, actually communicate and be like, yo, I don't like that you did this, this, that, and the third, so that we don't have this resentment in the long run. Because, hey man, resentment is not good, especially when somebody has it over you. I just feel like a weight that's in your heart, but you don't know how to release it, but another person has it for you. If that actually makes sense. Another thing is wanting to fit in. A lot of black people want to fit in. The pressure to fit in is very, very high, especially with social media now. Now, this is mainly about the black community, but trust me, this is all over. This isn't even about stereotyping black people and saying black people are bad. No, black people are not bad. It's just the way they treat each other at some point is just revolting, bro. It's just bad. The pressure to fit in is also another thing. Like, you see another black person doing another person dirty, and now they want to do the same thing. Like, guys, we actually need to stand up, be united, be together, and actually like support one another. Now, I get that it's tough because, oh, you don't want him to be better than you. Man, if my bro made it and he's doing better than me, if anything, I want him to do better than me, because if he's winning, we're all winning. If I'm winning, we all winning. If my sister is doing good, I want her to do better than me, because then we all good. I'm not gonna have some sort of resentment like, oh, this, that, and the third, she's doing better than me. Comparison is the thief of joy. Another thing, bro, black people are so negative. They start to compare themselves. They bring negativity. Like, you could literally be pitching a business idea, or you could be doing good for the black community, or for the whole world for that fact. They will always find a way to be negative about it for some reason. And it just gets you thinking, like, if people among themselves cannot save one another, who can save these people? You know, we gotta look deep into our souls, because it's always something deeper that affects us. Then we gotta obviously sort out and be like, nah, bro, we gotta sort this out, and we actually gotta project it the right way, and we actually gotta, we gotta let go. Let go of that negativity. Let that weight go off. Do not be jealous. Because, hey man, comparison is genuinely, definitely, 100% the thief of joy. You don't want to be comparing yourself to another person, because at the end of the day, it's their turn to shine. And when it's their turn to shine, be the one that's going to clap your hands and wait your turn. It's not really a good thing to be hating on another person. Now, it's easier said than done. Of course, you could be watching this and like, what the hell is this guy talking about? He doesn't know what he's talking about. And a lot of people will genuinely feel attacked by this video. But hey, bro, you can't be feeling attacked. Another thing, black people don't want to hear the truth. Bro, when somebody's telling you the truth, or calling you out on your behavior, or something that's just bad, that's not really good, own up to those faults. Own up to those faults. Don't be defensive. Don't act like the victim. Because a lot of these people like acting like victims. Guys, we gotta own up to what we're doing. We gotta own up to these shenanigans that we be up to on a daily, consistent basis. And don't let that pressure get to you, man. You gotta also encourage your fellow black person to be like, yo, man, I don't think that's good. I think we should do this. I think we should do that. Make the world a better place. Like Michael Jackson wanted it to be. He wanted the world to be a better place. That's why Michael Jackson's one of the greatest. And somehow hated by a lot of people, because he wanted the best. Even though through his music, he always found a way to put it out there that he wanted the best for the world. He wanted the world to be a better place. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And sure to subscribe to the most perspicacious. The black community gotta come as one, make the world a better place. Because a lot of the times it's always black people fighting one another, stabbing each other, killing each other, resentment, taking each other's girls, taking each other's guys, cheating on one another, fighting one another. Come on, guys. We can make the world a better place. It doesn't really take that much. Tell another guy, another girl, like, yo man, I don't like this, then the third. Let's do it this way. It's that simple. Thank you guys once again for watching the video. Ensure to subscribe to the most perspicacious. But always remember, the coast doesn't play.
Man, I'm probably gonna miss you when you're gone. Say she tired of every time I do it wrong. Always switching between topics like a song.